Okay, good morning one and all. So already now in the last class we were discussing about Tanamankuru village. Okay. So now it is a lesson of 6th class, chapter 3. So already I told you that Panamakkura is a village which is near Uyyuru in Krishna district. And we had learned some specialties also. You might have heard about the word delta. What is the meaning of the word delta? Okay, so the main definition of delta we can give that an area of land shaped like a triangle. In mathematics you might have learned about the term triangle. Okay, so here the delta, a piece of land or area of land, the shape is like a triangle, okay, where a river is split into several smaller rivers before entering to the sea. Okay, in delta areas, a piece of land which is shaped in triangle. Usually, in this area, a river, it is split. Split means separated into smaller rivers before it is reaching in the sea. Already I have told you, whatever may be the river, all the water, everything is flowing and at last it is reaching in ocean or sea. So here the area which is known as delta, that means in the shape of triangle. Here a big river, is separated or splitted into small rivers before reaching sea, okay, before entering the sea. So already we learned about the three important landforms, mountains, plateaus and plains. Now coming to the term tenancy. You might have heard the word tenancy, okay. Tenancy means possession of land or property paying rent. For example, suppose I don't have land for cultivating. Okay, example. So I am taking somebody's 2 acres of land for cultivating something. For that I am giving them rent. So I am a tenant. Is it clear? So the tenancy meaning or tenant meaning, one who is not having, we are not having, it is not our own, but we are having the possession of land or possession of some property by paying rent. Okay? So suppose I am living in a house, rented house. It is also a tenant. I am a tenant because I am living in a house by paying the rent. So I think that you got the meaning of tenancy. Self-ploughing. Ploughing means already you know. In our area, we are usually using tractors. Is it no? So turning up the earth with plough by oneself, especially before sowing. Self-ploughing means they will not use any tractor or machines like that. You might have seen bullocks and some plough. They are doing themselves without any help of others. It is known as self-ploughing. Okay, turning up the earth or making the land which is suitable for cultivating something. Now the word conveyor. What is the meaning of the word conveyor? Conveyor means a person or thing that transport or communicate something. Now I am talking to you. I am telling about something. So I am a conveyor. Okay, so a person or thing that transport or communicate something is known as conveyor. Salva. So the previous class I had told about salva and dalva. Yes or no? Salva crop and dalva crop. So the definition of salva what I can give means the crop which starts in the month of June and July. Okay, nothing else. Whatever may be the crop we are cultivating, the crop if we are cultivating that in the months of June and July, that crop is known as salva crop. Coming to dalva crop, same, the crop which starts in the month of October and November. So salva crop means June and July, dalva crop means which we are cultivating in the month of October and November. Relief of a region. Relief of a region means whether a place is high land or low land. Okay, the highest or lowest elevation points in a region, it is known as relief region. Okay, the highest and lowest elevation points in a region, that is known as relief of a region. Orchards, it is a piece of land. Okay, orchards means a piece of land normally separated from the surrounding area, okay, in which fruit trees are grown. That means, suppose in our Siddhanagram, a lot of lands are there. If a piece of land is separately from our normal area, it is known as orchards. Usually, in these orchards or the land which is normally separated, in these lands, we are mainly cultivating fruit trees. Okay, fruit trees are more grown in that area. Okay. Okay, now coming to, we were learning about the village Penamakuru, yes or no? Nowadays, there are so many changes which is happening in this village. Okay, what kind of changes are taking place in Penamakuru? Okay, in this village, Penamakuru village. So I already told you, there are various kinds of soils present in the village. Okay, alluvial black soil or different kinds of soils are present in this area, Penamakuru village. This region receives, already I told you, rains from June to October. June, July, August, September, October. After that, water is supplied for irrigation through Bandar Canal. Already we learned that. So June to October, this village is getting sufficient rain. So after that, they need water for cultivation now. So that purpose, the irrigation is getting from which canal? Bandar Canal, okay, which is in Prakasham barrage in Krishna river. Next, for the lands of higher elevation, high piece of land, water will be supplied by borewells. Clear? For the lands of coastal plains means the areas which is near to seas or oceans. Coastal areas are having plenty of water to cultivate. So in these coastal plains, coastal areas, they are cultivating 2 or 3 various crops in a year. Okay, these are the usual system of Penamakuru village. Is it clear? So basically, there are different kinds of soils in this village. This region is getting rain from June to October, and the remaining months they are getting water from Bandar Canal. And for the higher elevation areas, they are making borewells for cultivating. And in coastal plains, as they are getting sufficient water, they are making 2 or 3 crops in a year. This is usual thing. Now, what changes are happening in Penamakuru village? Paddy is extensively cultivated all over the coastal plains, including Penamakuru, through 2 seasons. Okay, which season? Salva and Dalva, with high yielding. Salva and Dalva already I told you. Okay, the crop which is cultivated in June and July, it is Salva crop. The crop which is cultivated in October and November, it is Dalva crop. Okay, so paddy is extensively cultivated all over the coastal plains, including Penamakuru village, through 2 crop seasons, Salva and Dalva, and they are getting high yielding. High yielding means whatever they are cultivating, they are getting more and more crops. It is known as high yielding. During the last few years, many farmers have been cultivating sugarcane instead of paddy. Okay, now the changes, what is happening in Penamakuru, I am telling you. During the last few years, instead of cultivating paddy, many farmers are cultivating sugarcane. Okay, instead of paddy. So in addition to sugarcane, the farmers are cultivating turmeric, yarn, banana, etc. also. So olden times it was mainly paddy. In a recent few years, the farmers are mainly cultivating sugarcane, and in addition with that, along with the sugarcane, they are cultivating which one? Turmeric, yarn, and bananas also. In olden days, I already told you, red gram, green gram, and millets were cultivated in uplands. Uplands means where more water facility is not there. So these red gram, green gram, and millets, these crops does not need much water. As the upper lands of this Panamakuru village is not able to get sufficient water through irrigation, in these lands, olden times, the farmers were cultivating these three: red gram, green gram, and millets. But at present, vegetables and sugar canes are being grown in this area. Okay, olden times, red gram, green gram, and millets. But at present, they are cultivating sugar cane and vegetables. Orchards, already told you, a piece of land usually which is separated from the remaining area. Orchards are grown well in sandy soils. In orchards, what we are growing? Fruits. Okay, fruit trees are more in the area. Okay, these are the changes which is happening during Panamakuru village during the recent some years. Okay, next coming to how do the poor people, so each and every area, I told you, in Panamakuru village, overall 750 families are there. Out of these 750 families, 10 families are having 10 acres of land or more. Then 150 families are having 5 acres or below 5 acres of land. The remaining are landless people. That means the remaining farmers are not having any farm or any fields. So how do the poor and landless families earn their livelihood? How? Out of 750 families in Panamakuru, nearly 600 families they do not have land. Is it clear? So they either take land for lease from the landlords or work for other farms. Is it clear? So they are taking land in different way. One, they are taking for lease from some other members, or they are taking work for other families. Now coming to poor families, they make, how do they get money for their livelihood? That is through different various professions. Like they are having shops, they are having different kinds of iron welding shops or hair salons or tiffin centers. So many families they are making the shops through their own earnings and they are having their livelihoods. Next, some people they are rearing buffaloes. Many families are having 2 or 3 or 4 buffaloes. And also they are having few cows or bullocks, and some are rearing pigs. So different way some poor people are earning. And some migrated people, migration means already you know, moving from one place to another place. So many people from out of other villages or some other areas they are coming and migrating in Panamakuru village. So these some migrated people, they live in weaving. I told you basket weaving and everything, and also in catching rats, rearing pigs, etc. Okay, the migrated people they are mainly having 3 occupations like weaving baskets or something, then catching rats, and also rearing pigs. And some migrated people they are having other work like in poultry farms or in rice mills. So in this different way, the people of Panamakuru village they have been changed into different things. So in such a way they can have different kinds of livings. Okay. So these are the main things what we learned today. So last time we had written some keywords, okay, up to plane. Now I will write some more keywords for you for the better knowledge of this lesson. Okay, so I stop. I think I stopped with plane. So the fourth keyword, cyclone. Cyclone, I already told you the definition. Okay, what is the definition of cyclone? A violent tropical storm in which strong winds move in circle. Is it clear? So very strong wind. Okay, if we go into that, we will be taken along with that. So such a kind of strong wind. So the definition of cyclone: a violent tropical storm. Yeah, violent tropical storm. Okay, tropical storm means already very powerful wind. Okay, so in which way it is moving in a circle way? Is it clear? In which strong winds? In which strong winds move in circle. Okay, a violent tropical storm in which strong winds move in circle. Next, the word delta. Okay, I already told you the definition in last class, I think, last class or this class. No? Delta, an area of land shaped like triangle. Okay, an area of land shaped in triangle. Okay, so the shape of the land will be triangle shape, and also some speciality are there in that, where a river is split into several smaller rivers. Okay, a river is split into small rivers before reaching sea. Okay, before reaching sea, this will be changed into the river will be split into small rivers, and it will flow in that small way. At last, it will reach in sea or ocean. Next, Salva and Dalva. Okay, two important words which we are learning. So Salva, what did I tell? The crop which starts in month of June and July. The crop which starts in June and July. What is the other word? Dalva. Dalva means same. That is in October and November. Dalva is the same. The crop which starts in October and November. The crop which starts in October and November. For enough for today. So once again, today we learned about what kind of changes had been occurred in Panamakuru, what kind of situation was previously, what changes happened recently. Already we discussed about that previously. The people were mainly depending on paddy, but nowadays they have changed into sugarcane. Along with the sugarcane, they are making turmeric and also some kind of banana, different plantations they are trying. Then coming to the earnings of poor people, already told you, out of 750, 10 families are having 10 acres or more than that, 150 families are having 5 acres or less than 5 acres, the remaining all are landless. So how they are getting? So the landless people, they are taking the land from lease from the landlords and they are paying the rent, and some others are having different kinds of rearing like pig rearing, bullock, cow, buffaloes like that. Some migrated people, they are catching rats or rearing pig or fishing. So different way they are moving there. So whatever we learned today, go through that once again very well and get to the important points, not the important points from the lesson, and revise very well, and we will meet in next class. Okay, stay safe, stay home, don't roam outside, be healthy. Thank you.